can rise, not a cloud in the skies, but his smile quickly drives it away. Not a doubt, nor fear, not a sign or a tear can abide while we trust and obey.